Guys, look, Alexandria, like the library, the card, like the card, Library of Alexandria, guys, you know, the card.
Bang? No.
Oh, I got some coffee with me this time. Can you believe it? It says believe on it, despite the fact that it's, June. It's June. Another tier list stream! Yay! Let's go! I totally didn't just do 2 of these, like, in the last, 2 weeks. No, sir. Products shall release until morale improves. Let's go. Full disclaimer, alright? Full disclaimer real quick. Full disclaimer. I have never played an Assassin's Creed game in my entire life. Never. So, it's totally possible that there's supposed to be some, cool reference here that I'm just not gonna get. Alright, there might be something that's like, oh, the reason this person's card does this is because of that part in the game. Alright, I'm not gonna get that. So please just know that my opinions will not be based on, oh, look at how cool that one thing is because he did that one part in the game when Socrates nay-nayed in front of Ezio. Oh, let's jump into it, guys. Starting off strong. We got the Capitoline Triad, 10 mana for a legendary god artificer creature, costing less for each historic card in your graveyard, and you need those. You need historic cards in your graveyard to get the emblem at all, right? So I mean, you can just play all of the 0 mana stack artifacts, you know, like Mishra's Bauble or Urza's Bauble, just to make this thing's cost less. Just reduce their cost for free for 0 mana, and you know, not even down a card because Mishra's Bauble and Urza's Bauble draw you a card when you cast them. 30 is a lot. I mean, you could exile 6 5-drops. Then again, colorless does actually get a pretty high number of ways to self-mill, I think. Bro, having an emblem in the command zone is kind of nuts. That's kind of wild. Even if you maybe are not able to go super wide in colorless to get a massive payoff for the 9/9. I think it's still kind of nuts, right? I don't know. I really don't know. Self-mill, you're encouraged to play self-mill in colorless, which is actually pretty cool. It's a pretty unique take. I don't think I've seen it before for colorless commanders. I'll say B tier. A nice solid B tier for now. Layla Hassan. So, how many assassins are in white? Mono white, for that matter. How many assassins are there? Ah! Okay. Alrighty. Cool. There you go. Into D tier. Not F tier, because, I mean, you can just play her as, a mono white blink deck, and you can blink her and keep recurring your artifacts and legends, right? Don't play assassins with her, guys. I mean, there's changelings too, I guess, but that's cringe. All right, next up we got Senyu, keen-eyed protector, bird scout. That's a unique. That's fun to say. A bird scout. I'll cast my bird scout. It's like Girl Scout, but cooler because it's a bird. That's awesome. That's so cool. 2/1 flying vigilance. Tap, exile Senyu. You gain 2 life and scry too. Okay. When a legendary creature control attacks and isn't blocked, if Senyu's exiled, put it onto a battlefield attacking. Oh. So mono white legends. I honestly want to say there's already some commanders mono white that encourage you to do that. I don't know, man. Scrying 2 every turn honestly seems deceptively good. It sounds cringe, but when you actually put it into practice, it seems like it might be really good. There is part of me that thinks maybe it's easier said than done to make sure a legend can attack and connect every turn to keep getting the scry value. I'm gonna say C tier, I think, for now. I've tried playing mono white so many times in the past, and I'm never happy. Every time I'm just not happy with how it turns out. Maybe I'm just a bad mono white deck builder, to be honest. Alright, so we got Evie Fry and Jacob Fry. I assume they're siblings. Evie Fry has pay 1 and tap to draw a card, then discard a card. When you discard a creature card this way, target creature you control can't block its turn. Whenever 1 or more assassins you control do a combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target assassin card or card with free running from your graveyard. If you do copy it, you may cast the copy. We're blue-black assassins. Evie Fry lets you discard your assassin creatures to give something unblockable, and then Jacob Fry lets you get them back to cast. And then in that case, it's card advantage because you just cast a card you discarded, so you're just getting to draw a card every turn. I like the synergy I want to say assassins are a really not good creature type. I feel like I tried once before and I was very not satisfied. But then again, we just got an assassin set. We just got an assassin set. This set's whole thing is assassin decks. I'm gonna put him in B tier. We got Leonardo da Vinci. Da Vinci? Whoa, wait a minute. Hang on. Whoa. Let me read that again. Draw a card, then discard a card. If the discarded card was an artifact card, exile it from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 0/2 Thopter artifact creature with flying, in addition to its other types. I just like completely glazed over this line of text during previous season. So if I discard Portal to Phyrexia, I get it back as a creature, and then each opponent sacks 3 creatures. This is like mono blue artifact reanimator. You can like flash in artifacts with his tap ability. You know, discard a Trinisphere, get it back. Discard a God Pharaoh statue and get it back as a Thopter. That's actually really cool. We've had mono blue artifact pairs in the past. I kind of want you to cheat out artifacts. I think it's Arkham Dagson who wants you to like sack artifacts to cheat in artifacts from your library. And then he's got an actual way to help actually close out the game with his other ability here to pump them where X number of cards in your hand, so you just play a bunch of draw spells as well. Or just artifacts that draw you cards in general. Imagine you like pay 3 and just discard a Staff of Nin. Right? You got your own like Phyrexian Arena now. They can ping things, I guess. I actually like him a lot. We got Desmond Miles. I'm not gonna lie, bro. 2-mana commander with like some light evasion that can become like a 7/3 very easily. If I hit someone for 7, I surveil 7. That's kind of nuts. I mean, you gotta be in an assassin deck, right? But like, okay, curiously, I want to see. How many assassins are there in mono black? There has to be at least like 100, right? Oh, there's 70. Oh, there's 70. Okay. All right. The selection might be a little tough, chat. We had that one assassin girl with New Capenna. I think it was Mari, the Killing Quill, something like that. Is that correct? Is that her name? I might be wrong. I'm gonna say C tier, but I think defense power can totally increase as time goes on. We got
Ezio Auditore da Firenze.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this line of text here is completely irrelevant. I don't think it matters at all. You know why? Because let's see how many assassins there are in Naya. 13, and they're all from this set, actually. Okay, well, I don't know. Like, I feel like you're better off just sticking to, like, 3 colors. I don't think the potential, like, complications of playing 5 color is honestly worth it here. You gotta pay black anyway to get the free running cheat out effect. So I'd rather be a deck that can consistently be able to pay that black multiple times. I'd probably just stick to blue-black, even just stick to Dimir. Don't even play white, red, green. I mean, maybe these assassin people are actually like really good and are like complete bombs in this deck, and they're totally worth splashing the colors for. But I feel like you just make your deck slower if you do that. Assassins just aren't really a well-supported creature type, but hopefully with some time in the oven and some more sets, hopefully if Duskmourn is an assassin set, a lot of these commanders are going to get way better. Which I think there's totally a chance there will be, because Duskmourn seems to be this like House of Horrors set. What does Assassins have to do with a House of Horrors? Nothing. What are you talking about, dude? Look, the point is just have some patience and they'll get better, right? That's the point. So that's what I'm trying to say. Roshan, Hidden Magister. So we got ourselves a, what is it? Arcane adaptation for Assassins in the command zone. That's kind of spicy. Face down creatures you control have menace for some reason. Okay. Whenever a permanent control is turned face up, you draw a card and lose 1 life. Bro, what? Why is he a morph deck when he makes things assassins? What's the point? What's the synergy? I'm just gonna good night, sweet prince. All right, next up we got Alexios, Deimos of Cosmos. Is this just Slicer? Did they power creep Slicer, bro, for CEDH? Are you on God? Okay, he's got double strike, but Alexios grows every combat, every turn. So you cast him once. After 1 turn cycle, he's an 8/8. And it's got trample too. Slicer doesn't even have that. Slicer doesn't even have that. You can't even chump block him. You can't even chump block him. That's kind of nuts, bro. I don't think he offers anything in terms of like cool ways to build him. He's just a fat damage engine, but it still is like, oh my god. I'll put him in A tier. I don't know. That's kind of just what's calling to me right now is A tier for him.
Aveline de Grand Prix.
I don't know if you all have seen the tweet, but Morrow, like someone on Twitter asked like what the point of Aveline having black and their disguise cost is for if it's not for like commander reasons. And then Mark Rosewater replied saying like it's for like draft purposes, and then he immediately responded saying, oh wait, I forgot you can't actually draft this set, but it's still relevant for draft reasons. Morrow kind of like gotcha'd himself on Twitter with that. Finn the Fangbearer from Call Time is good, but you're still restricted to being mono green. I think you get a lot for Death Touch creatures once you add black to the mix. Like your selection goes up so much. It's you get that many +1/+1 counters. Not you get like 1 when it hits. Sure, you lose a poison Finn provides, but guess what? You're still in green. You can still just like, all right, cool. Before damage, I will cast Court of Calling and get Finn to the field. You're dead now. If you get 5 Death Touch creatures, right? I think she's actually really cool. Plus, she's got this never mind. That doesn't matter. This does not matter. I'm gonna put her in A tier.
Adiawale,
Breaker of Chains. Blue-black vehicles, huh? Okay, so my question is, Adiawale or Greasefang? You lose blue for white if you play Greasefang, but like white has Parhelion. I don't think blue has anything near as good as Parhelion for vehicle selection, right? There's no way. There's just no way. You're kind of encouraged to sack Adiawale to keep getting him back to cast again, to dig for more vehicles. I'm not really sure how relevant that is, considering the fact he was 3 mana. If he was 2 mana, I'd like him. If he was 2 mana, I'd like that. But I think 3 mana to dig for 1 vehicle or assassin or pirate card is kind of not that good. Yeah, I don't think he's worse than C tier.
Altair Ibn Lahad.
We got Altair Ibn Lahad. Heat Shimmer in the command zone for like cards in the graveyard is pretty cool. Unfortunately, he is a small commander. He's only a 3/3 that has to attack. You're also in Mardu, so you're probably in a deck with lots of like removal just to get rid of blockers as well. There's also lots of assassins that just like kill things on ETB, right? So you can like, you know, exile Necrotol. You can exile Necrotol, this horrible ravenous chupacabra from your graveyard and kill a blocker, right? It's a little cringy, I know, because this thing is like so outclassed nowadays, but it works, all right? It works. Also, a cool thing is that you don't have to re-exile them. It's not like you only exile the cards from your graveyard for as long as Altair's in the field. It's just they're gone forever. So if Altair like exiles 2, then dies and you cast him again, he still has the memories of those previous assassins you exiled. So he kind of scales with the game. He kind of scales with the game like Mercil does. Pretty cool. I like that. But then again, you're still restricted to assassins. And as we discussed previously, they're not really that good. I'm going to put him in B tier.
Arbaz Mir.
So, you're playing KCI combo. Guess what? This guy is a way to actually make sure your KCI combo wins the game. Because, you know, usually it's like, oh, you need to have, you gotta have an outlet for your infinite mana through KCI combo, right? Arbaz Mir is a KCI combo piece in the command zone. And I think that's cool. I like that. And also, you don't even gotta go there. You can just do, like, cheap artifacts. You do play stacks, for God's sake, if you wanted to. Oh, my Sphere of Resistance is ping you for 1. Ha ha.
You should kill yourself
so funny.
now.
I'll put him in A tier. We got Arno Dorian. Other assassins get +2/+0. That's it. Yeah. There you go. Sorry. Aya of Alexandria. Guys, look, Alexandria. Like the library. The card. Like the card, Library of Alexandria, guys. You know, the card. So what you do, right? What you do, all right, here's what you do. You go to your printer, right? And you print a proxy of library, right? You go to your playgroup and say, hey guys, look, I'm playing Aya. Can I please run library for the flavor win? And then they'll go, yes, Bounce Man, you can play library. It's okay. It's probably not that good since you're in Boros anyways. Okay. Menashe and Lifelink. Whenever a historic creature controlled goes card damage to a player, create a 1/1 black assassin with menace. I'm sorry. I'm so dumb, bro. I don't know why I looked at the camera like that when I said menace and lifelink. I mean, you can go wide pretty easily, right? I mean, you just play like artifact token deck, smack people, make a crap ton of assassins, right? Ashdod's altar seems like a slam dunk in this deck. I think them being an assassin doesn't matter at all because you're in red white, and as you discussed, all the good assassins are in black. So she kind of just floods the board. I don't really think it's that interesting. I'll put her at the top of C tier because there probably is a flavor reason why she makes assassins, and I just don't get it because I haven't played the games.
Basim ibn Ishaq.
We got Basim ibn Ishaq. Yeah, having a 2-mana Vidalcan Archmage that draws only once a turn, I think is actually pretty cool. Plus, he just gets slowly bigger over time. I think a 2-mana Vidalcan Archmage is pretty cool, even though it triggers only once each turn. But you do get to draw as well off of legend as well, right? I think that's cool. He grows every turn when he hits someone, and he can't be blocked when you cast a historic spell. So he's a 2/2, then a 3/3, then a 4/4, then a 5/5, and a 6/6. So after 6 turns, you kill someone with Basim. If he somehow survives that long. Y'all know I like my 2-mana commanders, alright? Not cringe 4-drop commander like Aya is. Ugh. 4 mana, yucky. Yucky 4 mana, 2 mana based. Bayek of Siwa. So all your legends and artifacts get double strike. Your Metalwork Colossus gets double strike. Go ahead and cast Teamer Battle Rage on that thing, give things trample somehow. Look, I'm just saying, bro. Your Worm Coils gain double strike. That just sounds cool to me, bro. All your big dirtly artifact creatures, all your legends. You can go both if you want to be honest. Just go artifacts or legends if you really want to. I gotta say A tier, bro. I have to. I gotta say A tier, man. I got to. We got Cleopatra, Exile, Pharaoh. So you're a black-green legend deck that also is a +1/+1 counter deck. So your board is getting threatening every single turn. It's an end step trigger, so you get 2 counters regardless if she resolves. Or I guess survives the full turn. I don't know who was out here killing Cleopatra immediately because they just hate her so much. But they could, I guess, do that if they wanted to. I think being like this Frankenstein monster of legendaries and counters is actually really cool. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, bro. I can't deny it. They're all really cool. Edward Kenway. I was about to say that Edward might be like the best pirate commander ever printed because making a tap treasure for every tap pirate you have is actually kind of nuts. That can very easily be like 3-4 treasure every turn. Then we went to vehicles for some reason. Dude, I don't know anything about vehicle decks, all right? No, I know nothing. I know nothing. What's good? What are the best vehicles? I know, like, I'm pretty sure there's no vehicle that's like insane besides like Parhelion. Then again, does a vehicle part even matter? All you do is like steal their top card. Is that even that good? No. Is it worth even playing vehicles to maybe steal a card occasionally with Edward? No. I don't know, man. Making crap tons of treasures with Edward seems nuts to me. Yes. Like, that just seems way better than anything either of the Admiral Brasses do, to be honest. That just sounds way better to me. Top of A tier. Ivor Wolfkissed. Whenever Ivor hits a player in the face, you mill many cards, may put a saga card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. How many good sagas are there in Naya, bro? I don't know. I don't even know. Enchantresses want you to cast enchantments to get the card draw, not put them into play. So you don't even get card draw off your enchantresses if you go saga deck with her. There's only 84. I don't think this is that good. I really don't like her. Like, why play her for sagas when you just played Tom Bombadil? Lets you cheat extra sagas out. He gets hexproof and indestructible. Sure, he's not a 7/6 with haste and trample, but bro, who cares? I don't like her. Weird. Weird. D tier. Ezio, brash novice. I'm not even gonna entertain this. I'm not gonna entertain this. All right, we got Javi the Allfather. This is a scrap trawler for legendary creatures. This is a scrap trawler in the command zone with indestructible, by the way, on a 6/6 body for legendary creatures. Dude, that's nuts. That's so cool. That's so cool, dude. He's a graveyard deck in Naya. That's cool, dude. He looks cool. Easy S tier. Easy S tier, bro. Hatham Kenway. Bro has drip. I'm not gonna lie. Bro has drip. The value is insane, bro. I said earlier on in the video that +1/+1 items kind of suck and +2/+2 is nuts. He's that and a Grasp of Fate. Granted, only for creatures in the command zone. You could totally cast Hatham and just take everyone's commander and then just hope to God, just bank up on counter magic to protect Hatham. Or you play Lightning Greaves, you play Hatham, exile everyone's commander, equip Lightning Greaves. What do you do? What do you do, bro? That's absurd. And he's a +2/+2 anthem in the command zone. That's nuts. That's so good, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, I love him. Oh, it's so good. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Am I out of coffee? There's a bit left. We got Cassandra, Eagle Bearer. When Cassandra enters a battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named the Spear of Leonidas. Put it onto the battlefield. Okay, she's got, like, partner for an equipment. Hello? The Spear of Leonidas. Whenever a creature attacks, choose one. Bold Rush, it gains double strike. Summon, create Phobos, a 3/2 horse. Or Revelation, discard 2 and draw 2. Okay, that's kind of, it's not really that good, actually. I thought it'd be better. The fact that she fetches for a very specific piece of equipment alone makes her extremely cool. She's like, she has partner, but doesn't. Legendary equipment, huh? Specifically, legendary equipment. How many of those even are there, dude? I got no idea. There's 38. Wow. Okay, that's actually like way more than I thought there'd be. And there's tons of good ones here too. Ember Cleave, Hammer and Azan, Helm of the Host, Calls are Complete, Lost Jite, Umizawa Jite I think is here too. Yeah. The Riva Cleaver. And she's card draw in Boros, right? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna say A tier. Lydia Fry. Again, assassins kind of suck right now. That and like I think there's just better payoffs for assassins in this set. It's not really her fault, to be honest. Like obviously there's gonna be assassin commanders that are more tailored to be just better assassin commanders. I gotta be honest, bro. What am I gonna tell you? She's fine. Mary Reed and Anne Bonny. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tapped treasure token. Island? Pirate and vehicle I can understand, but island? I mean, wheels are absurd in this deck, right? Because you just play like blue-red pirate vehicle deck, and when you cast wheels, you make like 5 treasure, right? I mean, that seems obvious. Faithless looting becomes like a ritual. Honestly, most wheel effects are probably rituals in this deck. You're a pirate vehicle deck, so I'm not really sure what your payoff for all of said treasure is. I'll put her right next to Edward.
Radananaki Tun.
We got Radananaki Tun. Equipment reanimator, but your equipment almost has like living weapon because of Radananaki Tun's text of making the assassin, right? That's weird, bro. That's really weird. Esper Equipment Reanimator is definitely a deck I don't think I've ever seen before. I could say that, oh, he's a 3/3 attacking commander, he's not that good, but you at least get to have one attack because of his first line attacks. Plus, he got hexproof. You're gonna get something regardless. You're gonna get one equipment trigger regardless. So you're not gonna really lose out on his ability. He's gonna get one thing back. I guess the problem is that, like, I don't think there's a ton of ways to get equipment specifically into the graveyard minus discard effects. I want to see. Alright, I'm satisfied. There's enough ways. Radan Akita, yeah, S tier. Congratulations. Next up, we got Xiao Jun. Gear up her Aether Grid into command zone. Ah, yes. I will tap 6 artifacts to bolt everyone's face. Cool, bro. I go from 40 to 37. He's a silly little guy, right? B tier. We got Sean and Rebecca agents. When Sean and Rebecca enter a battlefield, search your graveyard, hand, and library for a card named The Animus and put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle. What is The Animus? Getting your end step extra up to 1 target legendary creature card from a graveyard with memory counter on it. Until your next turn, target legendary creature control becomes a copy of target creature card and exile with memory counter on it. Activate only sorcery. Okay, so you're this, like, Bant self-mill legend deck, and your payoff for said deck is the ability to turn legends into other legends. That's really weird. I'm not even sure how you build that, to be honest. I'm just gonna say it. I have no idea what you even do with these people. I don't think they're really a bad design, but it's more so I think I just don't really know enough about what this deck would do, what you'd be playing, to know, like, what cards are good in it, what you'd be running, what you'd be playing, that sort of thing. So I'm going to give them B tier out of respect, because I feel like there has to be something there that I'm just not aware of. We got Shay Cormac. He is very reminiscent of Killian, where you're encouraged to play like Orzhov control and just blow things up. Because you can. Probably not as good as Killian, to be honest, even though he does have, like, anti-protection in the command zone. That does make him pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. He's 2 mana, he's anti-protection. I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier, if it lets me. Please? Tier maker, please? Can I do that? Thank you. We got Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe.
Sigurd, Jarl of Ravensthorpe.
1 mana, put a lore counter on target saga control or remove 1. Yo. That's so cool. That's actually legit. That's awesome. Putting counters on stuff and whatever. Removing is based. We're gonna put a lore counter on a saga control, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 other target creature. I like this girl way more than whatever the hell Ivor was doing. Actually adds unique functionality to your sagas by removing them. That's cool. Then again, yeah, boast with her, and she's a 3/3 commander with no evasion. But it's fine, because... Oh, never mind, it's not fine. I was gonna say you can buff her with her other ability, but it says other target creature, so you can't even make her... Or him, rather. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I cannot... I'm blind, bro. Legit, look, I'm blind. I still think he's way cool. He's way cool, chat. Bottom of A tier, because sagas are pretty restricted, just saying. We got Socrates. It is pronounced Socrates, right?
Socrates, Athenian teacher. Socrates, Athenian teacher.
Socrates, sorry. Socrates has hexproof as long as untapped, which it, oh, never mind. I was gonna say it always will be because it has defender, but never mind. Socratic dialogue. Tap until end of turn. Target creature gains. If this creature would do a competition player, prevent that damage. This creature's controller and that player each draw half that many cards, rounded down. I got no idea. I think he's cool just alone because of like the dynamic he provides, right? Like, I imagine politics in Commander with this guy go insanely hard. They gotta go insanely hard, right? They have to go nuts. So I'm gonna say I think how good this guy is varies on 2 things. 1, how good you are at actually conversing with people and like making deals, being political, having just like productive conversations that are gonna help you over the course of the game. And 2, what the pot is, because some players will just say, no, fuck you, I'm not doing anything you say, die. You can't politic your way out of nuclear bomb. I'm gonna put him at the top of B tier. Ivor, same girl from earlier, different card. Whenever Ivor attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipment controlled each opponent. I actually don't like this. I don't like this at all. She's great with Bloodforged Battle Axe, right? But that's about it. You don't really want to have tons of equipment because your equipment don't do anything if you have no creatures. So if you're too heavy on equipment, what happens is someone rafts and then you just have all this equipment that just does nothing. And it just sits there and dirtles and rots on the board. Bottom of C tier. Ezio, Blade of Vengeance. Hey guys, did you know that drawing cards and getting lots of mana are two of the most like powerful things you can do in Magic? Wow. Assassins kind of need this, to be honest, because assassins are low-key are kind of like a D tier tribe. They kind of suck. But it still is just so boring. Top of C tier. He's pretty boring and bland, but he gives assassins a well-needed buff, I think. We got Surtur, Fiery Jotun. So I actually looked into this guy to see how much I'd like playing him. He seems really cool. I just don't know what the correct build of him is. Like, do you play stacks and turn your stacks pieces into like lightning bolts to be removal? Do you play mono red legends to just get some instant lightning bolts? Do you play just like generic artifact mid-range and just get some value from him? He is pretty slow because he does nothing on his own. You gotta cast historic spells afterwards for him to be good. Then again, there's lots of just good, cheap, 0-mana artifacts. You imagine you cast him and you play like a Mishra's Bauble, Lotus Petal, and Urza's Bauble all at once and deal 9 to someone's face, right? That's nuts. That's crazy. That's so cool. I don't know, man. He just reads so cool. He's a fire giant. Being able to just cast a fire giant from the command zone who gets to bolt things just feels cool. The flavor's awesome. I love it. He seems cool. I just don't know what the correct way to build him is. Turning your artifacts at least into bolts, though, I think alone makes him S tier worthy. Achilles Davenport. I know I said +1/+1 anthems aren't that good, but if you're only spending 2 mana on them, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, once again, it's just an assassin commander, right? Assassins suck. We've all affirmed this. I put him in D tier because he's just an assassin lord, just like the other guy was, who I forgot his name. Me when the assassins made a creed. I don't know. I never played the games.